Hey everyone! If you're listening to this on a Sunday, happy Sunday. I'm reading this in advance because I'm going to have a busy weekend. So today I'm going to be reading about the entries on September 29th from Hope for Today, Courage to Change, and One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. They are all on page 273 if you are willing to follow along with me. If not, feel free to listen. So I'm going to be reading from Hope for Today first, the September 29th entry. I can remember a time when sex was as easy as rolling off a log. Now even rolling off a log is not as easy as it used to be. I'm mature, and my body has more limitations than it used to have. I also have more responsibilities than I once had. My life is more structured and less spontaneous. The positive aspect of responsibility and structure is that both allow me the pursuit of interests that bring me pleasure. Still, I find it difficult to allow intimate and spontaneous time with my wife. What to do? Surprising to me, the most glaring oversight in my intimate experience is a failure to include my higher power. My sense of practicing Al-Anon's principles in all my affairs, as suggested in Step 12, invites me to ask for guidance from my higher power even in matters I once might have considered too personal. Thought for the day. My higher power is my partner in everything I do. Today I can include God in my entire life, even areas I once considered off limits. Quote, I don't mean to imply that I've found a magic formula for sexual enjoyment, but I do believe in changing the things I can. In my particular case, that meant putting the whole issue in the hands of God. In All Our Affairs, page 115. Wow. Alright, that is the reading from Hope for Today. Moving on to Courage to Change, page 273, September 29. Some alcoholics become abusive, especially when they drink. How do we handle violence? What can we do about it? Al-Anon doesn't give specific advice about relationships. We don't advocate ending them or continuing to build them. Those decisions are best left to each individual member to make when he or she feels ready. We do, however, emphasize our personal responsibility to take care of ourselves. If we know that physical danger is a part of our reality, we can admit it and take steps to protect ourselves, at least temporarily. We may arrange for a safe place to go at any hour if we need it. It may be wise to keep money and car keys in easy access. Perhaps we'll also seek counseling or speak with the police about our options. No one has the right to physically abuse anyone else under any circumstances. We can inventory our own behavior to see if we are contributing to the problems by provoking someone who is drunk. And we can work to change that behavior. But we do not cause another to be violent or abusive. Today's reminder. I don't have the power to change another person. If I am dealing with violence, I must be the one who changes. I'll start by being honest about what is going on. Quote, there is hope, there is help, and I have an inalienable right to human dignity. From In All Our Affairs. Okay, that is the reading from Courage to Change. Moving on to One Day at a Time. September 29th, page 273. Someone suggested we add another slogan to those we use in Al-Anon. Listen and learn. My first reaction was, no, not everybody at an Al-Anon meeting says something that is helpful. What about those who advise, throw the bum out? Doesn't that negate everything we're supposed to hear in Al-Anon? But wait, what I learned from the negative comments can be useful in opening my mind to my own wrong thinking. When someone gives advice, I can say to myself, but we're not supposed to advise in Al-Anon. If someone expresses hostility and resentment for what the alcoholic does, It can teach me to avoid those very things in myself. Today's reminder: listen and learn is sound doctrine if we use it well. We don't make significant progress in our thinking if we're only listening to ourselves talk. Quote, "It is the disease of not listening that I am troubled with," by William Shakespeare. Quote, "I pray that I may learn from listening, whether or not I agree with what I hear." Wow, this is great. Thank you so much if you were still tuned in to this voiceover. And if you have any concerns or comments, feel free to leave a comment. Give this video a like and hit subscribe if you want to hear more, to listen more to my future audio voiceovers for these. I definitely have needed to listen to these in the future, in the past, but nobody had. It didn't exist, and so I'm trying to do this right now on YouTube so that it exists also for other people. There were times that I wasn't able to make it at a meeting, or I didn't have my books with me. I just wanted to listen to something real quick to give me some experience, strength, and hope. And I hope this helps for you guys. Remember to keep coming back. It works when you work it, and you're worth it. Go to as many meetings as you can. Go get a sponsor. Not all meetings are the same. Some meetings are better than others. Different meetings have different formats. And if you want to go check it out, you can Google 12-step meetings. There's all kinds of stuff, not just Al-Anon. Thank you and God bless. Mwah.